Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to make a short video today because I've been talking about this and I'm going to continue to talk about this. And I don't know if you guys have heard me before saying, hey, we moved our way into being a renter nation. Like at some point, people are more interested in renting great places now than buying homes. And that's really coming up available. So, what you just finished watching, and I'm sure you guys all watch the news, so you've seen houses go nuts, rates are crazy. And then you've also watched now everyone talk about inflation and how that's hitting the market, the possible recession, which we're already in a recession. Interest rates are rising. A lot of loan officers and people who have, funding companies and all that. Now they're like, hey, rates are so far, people are being priced out of the market, so they can't buy, they can't close, they can't get loans, things like that. So I'm saying all this to you because, it's not a problem. It's not doom and gloom. This isn't about fear. There's a lot of information out there, and a lot of that information comes from trying to scare people. But if you're an investor, I'm talking about people who are looking to invest money in a deal. You need to be very mindful about what's happening. You need to be a lot more disciplined than what you have been in the past, which is what I've been gearing up for. I've been talking about it, if you know me, for a long time. Away from the renter nation, now we're moving into the great real estate rush. So you're going to find a lot of people that are waiting for the price to dump. People trying to get rid of their properties. So that's fine, but you need to be aware of who's trying to get rid of their properties and for what. If you're not experienced and you think you're going to go and get these great deals, that people are just going to dump their properties on you, the easiest way to get rid of a bad property is to dump that property on some unsuspecting sucker who has some money that thinks he's going to be rolling his way into easy money. The days of easy money have long been gone. Just because you watched everybody actually buy properties because the rates are low, that was a blip in the market. This is what the real estate markets are. This is what they've always been. And this is how I was built as a real estate investor, in chaos. Everyone didn't really know what they were doing. We were taking over properties, and I'll go over that in a second. And other people with money were looking to guys like me to say, hey, Vic, you're out there. You know what you're doing. I will invest money with you, and you go off and you make us more money. That is the next game for you to play. So first, I want to go over this with you. What is the great real estate rush? That is, like I said, as people start to exit the market, they're like, hey, I got property. I thought I was going to be able to get in and out. Now I can't. Now I'm stuck. What do I do? Because they're going to have to start going back to their regular jobs, the thing that helped them make money in the first place. Let's say you're a doctor, or you're a dentist, or you're an attorney, or you're a high net worth person where you're an engineer, or whatever it is that you do. If you bought a property to fix and flip and now you can't get out of that property and you're going, oh, I'm going to rent it out, that may be a problem, because now you're going to be putting somebody in a place. Maybe you fixed it. Maybe the people that work with you, whatever the case, maybe that's fine. But your long-term rental strategy is going to turn into a nightmare if you thought you were going to take your money off the table and make 40, 50, 60, 100 grand, 200,000 on a fix and flip. That's gone. You're going to have to start looking at people like me who understand this great real estate rush to be able to go in and now, like, okay, this person has to take over the property, take over management, take over control of it. And if I make money, great. I just don't want to either lose my money, or I'm willing to walk away from a good portion of my money and move on. This thing has become a nightmare. I got to go back to making money at what I know how to do before I lose that. So that is coming. So if you're an investor, I want to tell you guys, first thing to do is you need to invest your money with someone like me. We have an opportunity fund. I've been patient for 3 years watching this thing happen. Some people don't really understand what that means. I'm a hunter. I know what happens. I'm a big game hunter. I'm not waiting for like the small kill. Yeah, we kill small stuff here and there, but this is for people who are like, look, we're going to have $1 billion real estate company. We were waiting for this moment. Other people weren't seeing. Maybe they took advantage of the other moment. Now all of a sudden they're waiting. People like me waited, and now we're shifting. There's a big group of people out there like that. If you look at Blackstone, you look at BlackRock, you look at KKR, you look at Gold. All these people set up real estate funds to take advantage of what I call the real estate rush. So, so what does that mean for you guys though? So this is a shift in between fix and flips to control and hold. So some of these deals, to buy these properties, you may just be controlling the property. You may have some capital like we're going to be doing. We're going to have the capital to say, hey, look, we got the money, but we aren't willing to put our money at risk. Here's what we're willing to do. Take over the operations, manage the property, do what you aren't willing to do, and then we will hold on to that property. And at some point in the future, we'll go ahead, cash you guys out. We'll take out our capital and we'll hold that asset long term for cash flow. So now you need to start shifting your investment strategy. Yes, you can buy something if it's a great deal, but if you're going to buy something, make sure you don't miss the opportunity to control and hold, not fix and flip or just buy and hold. You need to open up what you know how to do. You need to open up your strategy. So that said, start being aware of what's happening out there. Don't just listen to the bad news and rates are up, inflation, recession, doors are closing, market is slow, people are lowering their price. Don't look at all that stuff. Take a look at what's really happening in the big picture. The big boys are raising big funds. They have slowed down their buying, not because there aren't still good deals out there. They're waiting and watching for that real estate rush that I'm talking about. I've seen it already. This happened 10 years ago. It happened 10 years before that. I was in both of those market cycles. And now this is happening. So this is the time that we've all been waiting for. If you're interested in investing with me at Bell Capital, this is your time to start getting your money in. We got the fund, and we will be closing that fund down at some point here within the next, I would say, 6 to 7 months. And we're just going to go on a buying spree. I'm going to go into the market and take people's heads off. Everybody who has to sell, who needs to sell, their property has been sitting there. Multifamily properties that have been operating really good and they have to get out of this thing. Those are the deals that we're going after, as well as some really nice residential properties, beachfront, oceanfront, golf course properties, gated communities, people who bought these properties as second homes and we're going to rent them out. And now they're like, oh shit, we need to move on. Those are the people that we're going to be looking for. If you want to join us, go to bell-capital.com. Click the Get Started button there, and you can go ahead and register, set up your investment account, and then we'll go over and have conversations about anything that you need, or you can schedule a call with me directly. But remember I said this, that real estate rush that is coming, it's already here. We're already in the midst of it, but it's going to really stockpile. You're really going to start to see it. You're going to hear me start to talk more about control and hold than you will just regular acquisition, because that strategy is the one that's going to be the heavy way to go in what you see happening. All right, so if you guys need anything, reach out to me. Again, go to bell-capital.com, bell-capital.com, bell-capital.com. Register your investment account. That way you can get started with us, or you can just get information. It costs you nothing to register there, have your account there, and reach out to me, or I'll have somebody on my team reach out to you. We can answer any calls that you may have so you can stay abreast of what's going on out there, because this is happening. You're in it knee deep. And if you're a real estate investor, or you're a guy with money, or a guy or gal with money sitting in an account and you're ready to get in this game, now's the time. Oh, before I forget, if you have money sitting in an IRA that you know that you say, hey, I can actually invest through my IRA, get the returns that I need, I can help you do that. We can help you do that. We have our partners that we work with, and they can help you set up either a self-directed IRA or 401k if you don't have one, or the one that you do have, you can move it to self-directed. We can help you with that. And give us a call and we can put you in contact with our team. So again, looking forward to it. Let me know if you guys need anything. Let's talk soon, guys. Let's get it. This is the time that you've been waiting for.